As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Enjoy. Hey, I'm here today to review with you this Dr. Brown's Natural Flow formula pitcher. We actually own 2 of these because we like them so much and because we have twins and we were just burning through so fast, even though I bought this specifically because it's one of the highest capacity pitchers, formula pitchers on the market. And so it is. I've been happy with that, but to feed 2 babies, we needed 2 pitchers. So, but we were so happy with it that we went ahead and bought a second one in a different color. So I wanted to just show it to you here. You can see this is the piece that's going to go in there separately. The mixing blade there has these slanted slats that this turns. You can see that the handle bends like that so that you can wash it a little easier. But you can see that that turns because of this spiral piece in the middle. And so that blends it really nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix some formula. I've got 8 ounces of water there. And so that is gonna be 4 scoops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And so we already have some formula prepared, which is why I'm not doing a ton right now. But we actually usually mix about 20, like fill it up to the 28 ounce mark with water and then do 14 scoops of formula. So you can see there's 2 little, before I put it on, 2 little openings there. So those would match up. You line those up with the slat and it twists. These hold it on. So you actually line that little hook up there on either side with, there's a little spot for it, and then turn. And that's how it's gonna stay in place while you mix it. So always make sure that this is closed too. It doesn't matter as much right now. You'll turn it to open it and pour, but make sure that the pour spout is closed away from the spout while you're mixing, because especially when you have a lot in there, it won't matter right now. It'll come out if you don't do that. So you can see that it's really easy to use. It's mixing it up really nicely. And you can also tell because how foamy it's getting. It's really, and this formula that we use is also kind of particularly foamy, but gets it nice and mixed with no lumps. So I probably can't, you probably are not gonna be able to see that well, that there's no lumps on the camera, but you can kind of see against that orange part there that there's no lumps kind of crossing over it. And so we usually mix this up about an hour before we need it so that the bubbles can settle. Again, that's more particular to the formula that we use, not the pitcher itself. But even this was a small amount, so of course it blended easily. Even when we are filling up to the 28 ounce mark and then putting formula on top of it, at first we thought that it wouldn't mix well, so we were kind of doing half at a time. And then one day I was really tired and I just did it all at the same time, and I realized we've been wasting our time because no matter how much you put in here, up to the capacity of course, it blends it really nicely. So there's never clumps no matter how much you're mixing. So been super happy with this. It's a really easy way to just have formula on hand poured into the bottle so that if your baby is eating like 3 ounces, like ours is right now, you're not having to mix a 4 ounce bottle and just waste that ounce every time. And so really happy with this. Obviously so happy that I ended up buying 2 of them. So I would definitely recommend it. I also, I pulled this over so I could show you that it pours really nicely without any spills. Obviously, I normally pour this into a bottle, not a cup, but you can see it, no spills or anything, pours really nicely. So definitely recommend, super happy with this.